Hello and welcome to today's yoga class. We're going to begin by sitting in Sukhasana, grounding down through our sit bones. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. This time adding your shoulders. Inhale, raise your shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, drop them down and back. Again. Breathing in and out through your nose now. Setting your intention for today's practice with maybe an I am statement. I am calm. I am relaxed. I am in the moment. I am strong. Whatever your intention is for today's practice, set it, close your eyes, and let's begin. Inhale, raise your hands overhead. Clasp your hands together with your index finger and thumb unclasped. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting to the right. Feeling the stretch to the left side body. Make sure that you're not collapsing, but you're opening up by pulling your left shoulder blade back towards the wall. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, release. Inhale, look up to the sky. Exhale, round the back, tuck the navel in towards the back ribs. Inhale, come back up. Inhale, lift the hands up, clasp your grip, and over to the left side. Feeling the stretch through the right shoulder blade. The right side body, keeping the right hip grounded down so don't let it come off, keep it rooted into the earth. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the hands down. One more time with our seated cat-cow. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round back. Excellent. Coming into tabletop position. Nice and slowly through all our transitions. We're going to tuck the toes and we're going to slowly sit back onto our heels. If this is too much on your feet, you can always come and modify it so that the weight is off your heels. So coming into a nice deep toe stretch. Inhale, bring the hands up. On your exhale, we're going to twist to the left. So bring your right hand to your left knee. And the left hand can either reach the ground or anywhere on the back, just for a light stretch, a light twist to the left. Looking over the left shoulder, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper into the pose. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale to the right side. Bring the left hand to the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Keep on breathing here, nice long deep breaths as you inhale to lengthen, and on your exhale, we're twisting a little bit deeper into the pose. Exhale, come back to center. Bringing your hands out in front. We're going to keep the toes, untuck the toes. Let's just shake them out a little bit. Wiggle from side to side. Maybe add in your hips. Whatever movement feels nice. Preparing for our downward facing dog. So tuck the toes again. Inhale. Bring the knees off of the ground. Hover. Work on your posture that your shoulders are over top of the wrist. Navel is up and back, engaging the core. Inhale deeply and exhale into your downward dog. Our first downward dog, find some movement, walking out the dog, bending alternate knees. Gaze can be to the back of the mat, lifting the hips up, bringing the chest towards the earth, rotating the arms away from the ears, triceps back, biceps forward, and find stillness. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step nice and slowly up to the front, forward fold. Clasp opposite elbows, rock the baby side to side, letting the head hang loose, releasing any tension in the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up, round ragdoll all the way up. Hands come overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release them to your side, palms facing forward for mountain pose. Inhale, lift all 10 toes. Exhale, ground all 10 toes as you feel all 4 connection points of each foot firmly rooted down. So our tree pose, Tadasana, is a really great pose. It actually engages a lot of the body, so your feet are grounded in, your knees are slightly bent, but also having your thighs engaged. Your palms are facing out towards the front. Your hips are aligned. Your chest is slightly forward, so we're not popping it forward, but we're just opening in the chest. And the chin can be in slightly. Crown of the head reaching nice and high. Breathe here and just feel strength and stillness. This active mountain pose is a pose that you can do in your day-to-day life, whether it's doing the dishes, going shopping. Work on bringing awareness into all of these parts of the body and breathing. At the front of your mat, we're going to inhale, lift our hands up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Keep your knees bent. Forward fold. Inhale, step the right legs back, then the left. And let's just hold this plank for a little bit longer, rocking forwards and backwards. Making sure there's lots of strength here. You can always bring the knees down if it's becoming too much. Engage the core, shoulders over top of the wrists, making sure the shoulder blades themselves are pushing away from the earth. Exhale, slowly like an elevator, coming down onto our bellies. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, chin comes down, forehead to earth. Inhale, back to cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, maybe a little bit bigger of a cobra using your hands to push up. Exhale, down. Last one, inhale. Come up, full extension, maybe this time look up to the sky. Exhale, come back to the belly, tuck the toes. Either float into your down dog or come through your tabletop, knees up, hips back, sinking into our downward dog. Breathe here. Excellent. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step, hop, or float. Back up to the top. Forward fold, stay here. Release the neck down. Breathe the chest towards the thighs on your exhale. Bending at the knees. Don't worry if there's a bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, hands come to our hips, flat back, all the way up. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra, heart center, and then down to mountain. Inhale, reach the hands up, overhead. Exhale, fold forward. This time, inhale, step the right leg back. Drop the back knee. Inhale for low lunge. On your exhale, twisting to the left. Opening the chest, reaching the hands out to either side, pulling. Scissoring the knees together, the legs together. Inhale, hands come back up. Exhale, bring both hands to the ground. We're just going to rock a little bit forwards and backwards in this low lunge. Alternating into that runner's leg stretch. Now on your next exhale, let's hold it down here. Inhale, bring your gaze up. On your exhale, bring your forehead towards the knee on your left side. Find where you feel the stretch in this pose. A nice stretch in the hamstrings here. In the calves. Inhale, come back up. Step the left leg back. We're going to flow through a chaturanga. So exhale maybe halfway this time. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Breathe here, find stillness. Come back to your intention. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step the right leg up. Drop the left knee. Inhale, coming into our low lunge. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, twisting over to the right side. Scissor the legs nice and tight together. Extending both arms nice and long. Find your balance and breathe. Inhale, swing both hands up. Exhale, frame the foot. Maybe the hands come a little bit in line with the heels of the right foot and rock forwards and backwards, stretching out the hips, stretching out the thigh muscles. And on your next exhale, sink a little bit lower into this runner's stretch. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the forehead towards the knee on the right side. Feeling a deep stretch in the right hamstrings and back of the leg. Let the head release. Inhale, come back. Step the right leg back. Actually, step the left leg, sorry. Left leg comes up to meet in a forward fold. Exhale. Let's bring our two fingers, our middle finger and index finger, underneath the big toe. our big toe pose as we forward fold, actively stretching the back of the legs and releasing the front body over top of the legs. Nice deep breaths here, releasing tension. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold, hands to hips, flat back as we slowly straighten out. Excellent. Mountain pose. Breathe here. Find the 4 points of contact in each foot. You might find that by rocking forwards and backwards, as the heels come off, the toes come up, maybe the pads of the toes, and then find grounding in this. We're going to step our legs more than shoulder width apart. Slightly bring the toes out and the heels in. Inhale, lengthen the body. We're going to take our hands up, look up to the sky. On your exhale, float your hands behind your back, clasp your hands together, roll your shoulders down and back, chest opening. Inhale again, look up, and exhale, slowly begin to fold forward. Keeping a flat back all the way until you can't go anymore without that flat back, and hold it here. You might have your head connected to the earth. You might be halfway there like myself. Keep a gentle bend in your knees, maybe a little bit more of a bend to see yourself slowly going forward. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply, and coming into a full fold. Hands are actively pulling upwards, stretching the shoulders. Head coming towards the earth. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly and gently float the hands down to the earth. And let's walk side to side. Let's start by spidering our fingers to the left. Hold it here. Try and find length in that left leg, stretching it nice and long. And then coming over, spider fingers, swing all the way to the right side. Lengthen the right leg. Let's go back, do it one more time on each side, coming over to the left. And one more time, coming over to the right side. Come back to center. Heel toe your feet closer together, about hip width, and we're slowly going to come into our yogic squat. So this might be a bit challenging, in which you can fit a block underneath your bottom. Hands can come to prayer, pushing the knees away with the triceps of the arm. Garland pose. Breathe here. Option to take crow pose or to stay in this pose. So taking crow pose, you're rooting your hands into the earth. You're bringing the hips up, maybe coming onto your tippy toes as you bring your knees close to the upper arms, and slowly maybe one toe up and the other toe, maybe both toes. Keep your gaze forward as we're balancing in this crow pose. Breathe in either pose. If you're in crow, release back to your yogic squat. Bring your gaze up and down, just stretching out the neck. And coming down back into Sukhasana, easy pose. Rolling out the shoulders, kind of like doing backstroke in the pool. Extend the right arm long out to the side. Bring the left ear towards the left shoulder for a nice stretch through the right side of the neck. Option to put your left hand on top of the head to just find a deeper stretch. And bring the chin down to the armpit. Gaze is down. Release the head down, chin towards the chest. Roll your shoulders if that feels good. Maybe bring your hands to your head, letting gravity bring a bit of a deeper stretch into the back of the neck. Inhale, bring the head up. Extend the left arm long. Bring the right ear to the right shoulder, nice and slowly. Maybe using your right hand, letting gravity sink yourself deeper into the stretch. Slowing down our breathing, slowly bringing close to our practice. Bring the chin down towards the earth, gaze is down. And release the chin down, roll your shoulders. Bring the gaze back up. Inhale, hands out to either side. Exhale, give yourself a big hug. Rocking back and forth, side to side. Inhale, hands come up. Opposite grip, giving yourself a hug. Bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes, connect again with your intention. Thank you for joining me in this short yoga session. I hope you feel a little bit warmer, a little bit more positive in your mindset with what intention you are bringing with you to carry on throughout your day. Have a wonderful rest of your day, your afternoon, your morning. Namaste.